'Twas foretold by me that I don't know what I'm doing. People said that I only have an Apple mouse. I have the other mouse. I have a remote control. I have a keyboard. I have catnip. Very delicious, according to the kitties. I have sunflower seeds. However, they tell me that I do not have salvation. I do not have my own salvation. What have I done? What have I done? I don't have salvation. But I'll tell you what I do have. I have this kitty. He's my loving kitty. And I love him. Say hello to Ernie. Everybody loves Ernie. Everybody loves Ernie. And if that's not enough, I have Mr. Chairman Meow. Oh, you're a good kitty. Oh, don't claw me. You're a good kitty. You're a good kitty. I love you. And that's 2 of my 3 kitties. But what I want to do is I would really like to redeem myself. You know, you got to do all these things that are really not an impression. You have to really go. I want to show you something. This is what I want to show you. This is an old guitar. This has a pickup on it, right? So I go like this. I can pull it out. Hang on, right? So I go like this. Yeah. So it has a battery in it, right? Like a 9-volt battery. And snap it back in. I've had this guitar for years. You know, you plug in your cord there, but there's no cord here. We've got an upside down Eric Clapton thing here on the side because it came with strings I bought a long time ago. And Eric Clapton has been cursing me ever since because Eric Clapton is actually, he might be a good guitar player, but he's a real dipshit, right? So what are we going to do, right? So I'm going to go, you know, I'd rather be Jimmy Page. If I was to choose like an English guitar player, I'd rather, you know, Jimmy Page. Hell, I'd even go Paul McCartney, even though he's a bass player. Because he's a better guitar player. Anyway, as for songwriter, I go Jimmy Page. I fucking go Richie Blackmore over that motherfucker Eric Clapton. Like Eric Clapton, I thought Eric Clapton was boring. I don't know what to say. I mean, Jimi Hendrix was so much better than Eric Clapton. There's a reason why Eric Clapton went off the stage drunk and started puking his guts out. Saying, I need to practice. Oh, this Jimi Hendrix guy's so much better. No, and the thing is, Jimmy Page was better than Eric Clapton. I don't know the obsession with Eric Clapton. They call him slow down. You know, I'd rather go Dazed and Confused or Stairway to Heaven than anything Eric Clapton has ever done. And I can name you like maybe 10 songs by Led Zeppelin, namely their first and second and third and fourth album, that are all better than anything Eric Clapton's ever done. What are we gonna do about that? I'm not either. I'm a stupid Canadian. I'm just telling you. Eric Clapton, I don't get it. He had to rip off, like, he had to do a cover of Bob Marley. And that was one of his bigger hits. And then he had Tears in Heaven, which lyrically is fine. But did Eric really write those lyrics? Did he go, Eric Clapton just went, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and that was the song, right? He can play those. He can write those. But lyrically, his own son died after falling out of a building, and someone else writes the lyrics about Tears in Heaven. Are you fucking kidding me? I've been dazed and confused for so long it ain't true. And no one will ever bargain for you, right? And there's no guitar this far. And so we're gonna go, like, maybe talk. We're not gonna play. Maybe we're not gonna play in this one. It's not even midnight here, and I've been, like, you know, doing whatever for, like, a few hours. There's just some things. I just don't like Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton pisses me off, and I don't know what it is about him. He's just kind of repugnant to me. If I was... Oh no, they're coming for me. And the thing is, it would be like, Eric Clapton, I really don't get the whole Eric Clapton thing. Maybe in some twist of fate, Jimi Hendrix comes back, and he says, yeah, Eric Clapton was a piece of shit. And Eric Clapton is a racist piece of shit, uneducated piece of shit. And he should have puked his guts out back in 1969. What are we gonna do? We can't just do, you know, and then Richie Blackmore is kind of like a dumbass, right? Like a dumb as fuck, right? That's not the riff, but I mean, you know, it goes like, dun, dun, dun. But people always think they have to strum it, right? Like the whole, people go, you know, or, you know. And there's no point in doing it. Like, I mean, I'm none of those guys, but man, I'm just so irritated by Eric Clapton. Whenever I hear Eric Clapton, I just want to like, oh damn, my scissors. Where are my scissors? Because it's like, if I had my scissors right here, I'd probably stab myself in the neck with my scissors. If I had to hear Eric Clapton one more fucking time. Eric Clapton can just, feeling that like, if I heard Eric Clapton one more time. If those were scissors, I'd be dead. I don't want to hear about Eric Clapton ever again. Anyway, I'm fat, and that's my riff. What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do?